Heyo, I don't know if anybody's waiting. I'm still over here trying to set up my subscriber only mode. I cannot, for the life of me, remember how to do it on the laptop. It has been that long, and everything is acting up as well. Okay, here we go. Content. No. Anyways, so I hope everybody is having a very good day. It has been quite a bit of time since I've actually streamed and talked. I've had a few of my dance streams. I've been pretty much focusing on me and getting my life together, as even a lot of the trolls fucking suggested. But yeah, I was able to do it, and I would have finally been able to settle down, sit down in front of you guys, and say that I am on my own, but I'm also with an amazing woman who shall not really be discussed too much on live because that is my personal life. And I don't give a fuck what you trolls have to say about my personal life. We're done talking about my personal life. We are going to dive in to what is really dividing our fucking nation. We are going to talk about God. We are going to talk about the devil. We are going to talk about whites. We are going to talk about blacks. We are going to talk about love. We are going to talk about hate. We are going to be talking about all the different sides of the spectrum, including countering the brainwashing that our society is under. Now, I know I have to speak very carefully when talking about these things, and I have to be able to provide proof, evidence, and facts. Right? So, that's the next step where we are going to be diving in. And when I say diving in, I mean we're going to be looking at all of those aspects in each stream. There's a lot of things that have been weighing heavily on my heart. I see that there's a lot of people already coming in. I know that the J6 vigil is going to be starting here in about an hour or two. That's when they start their streams. I am fully still in support of the J6 convicted or non convicted um, inmates. They are still wrongfully convicted for their crimes, and I still stand by their side, even though I am not there. All right, I want them to do their best, but I am not even going to be talking about them. Um, I'm not talking about movements. I will, if somebody speaks of a movement that they would like blasted, I will look into it and I will see if it's a movement that I would be willing to put or to stand behind. But I am not going out. If I go out and do anything, it'll be something that I do. I've been saying this whole time for the world to see that as the world changes, we need good, inspirational people who are willing to have each other's backs and get out and fight. I can no longer do that because I have to focus on building my life. But I'm going to promote it still because that is what brought me to where my life is with this awesome stream and these amazing supporters that have stuck beside me. I've made a lot of mistakes, and if you know them, you know them. But the future has a lot in store for not just me, no, for you, for your families, And not a lot of it's going to be good. But we're going to need each other. So, I am going to be setting up, and I'll be releasing it with my first stream, a Dropbox, a link Dropbox. This link Dropbox is going to be for you guys. It's going to be advertised on my stream for things of divisive nature that you guys want me to give my opinions on. All right, that is one of my biggest things. I've always I got Anarchy Princess in here. I went and unblocked everybody. Anarchy Princess, if anybody was blocked, I have nobody on my block list. But I also have no moderators. My mind may be jumping all over the place right now, but that's just because it's been so long, and this is the chit chat stream. But yeah, focus has definitely been something God's been granting me. Tommy Temper. That looks like a troll account. For a moment, I actually thought it was Tommy Tatum. Ooh, he has some words for me, don't he? All right, let's go check up some of these comments. Oh, Anarchy Princess. I've had 30 years to discover my calling. And God gave me this channel for a purpose. And even you have had faith in me. Don't underestimate me. You do not know what I am actually capable of. And that is God's blessing, because time is everything. Let's see. We got thank you, Anne. Oh, I'm realizing I damn near got all the trolls in here. I might as well just go get back into talking about the plans. So, all right, I've been doing a lot of the research as well. All right, and I don't mean just watching right-wing political news. I've been reading my Bible, talking about the divide that is prophesied for our very day. And if you don't believe it, you don't believe it. Oh well. But that's why I also got to dig into a lot of what is currently going on politically. And that's what you guys are going to be witnessing as I dive in for myself, doing the research. That, AP, sounds like a plan, right? You see, I may not know everything, but I know that when you have a vision and you have a drive, all it takes is the effort in order to build a dream. This is the start of that, well, the start of the refreshing of my effort. And we're also going to be talking a lot about love. And I mean the more intimate kind of love. So I made a lot of mistakes in that department as well. And some of the things I've been learning recently are pretty damn funny. You know? Shit that goes back to the Garden of Eden. Oh, but we're not actually going to be going back that far. Oh no, that's very hard to freaking talk about. But God has a plan for all of us. And through StreamYards and through the blessings that I've actually been getting with my walk, I now have an opportunity to where I'm stable. I have a need for not a dollar. I have work. I don't have a car. Yeah, the chariot got a blown piston. There's a catch up. A lot of things tore me down. But how many times can you hit rock bottom? People say only once before either their life is the rest of tragedy or their life flips around for good. I hit rock bottom 3 times. And as even Ellie says, somebody who's been around for a while, but been called a troll by so many people, by so many of these other live streamers. Here she is saying, "You look good and happy, having my back." All I smoke is THC. I always had fun with this question. You see, this question right here, are you okay? It's a psychology question. Reason why it's a psychology question is because then it gets somebody to open up. The person who asked is now learning something about that other person, is now in control of how that relationship goes. So yes, liberty, not BS. I am doing very well. I am fully healthy. I have been having a lot of hip pain recently. That is the truth. My hip has been pretty flared up. But that's also been because I've been working a lot. Oh, that's just a general response, Chris. Because people don't want to open up these days. Wonder why? It couldn't be because people get power over us, right? When they ask that question, right? Remember, we're talking about the change of society. That's my point. So you're saying no. Hold on. I didn't see that one. It's a superficial question that typically gets a superficial answer. depend. Yeah, I mean, really, just depends on how well you know the person, right? Or you're given your circumstances. If somebody asked me right now if I was okay, like walking down the street to the store, right, I'd be like, "Yeah, you're damn right. I'm having the time of my life. Finally getting my shit together." My dad would be proud of me. I mean, he would have been proud of me this whole time. Even when I was falling, he knew that he knew I'd be able. He would know I'd be able to get back on track. The fire that destroyed Lahaina, Hawaii. So I'm shocked that it took forever for Biden to even acknowledge it. Um, but other than that, I don't really have much of an opinion on it. I haven't really gone into how much or gotten into how much damage was caused. Um, but pulling through the fire is a shame. Um, well, no, I would stop, and like that's how it would eventually go. That's just as like each point is a talking point kind of thing, Chris. That's how I freaking realize that I get to know people when if or when I get to know people if you know what I'm saying. I'm sure. No, I'm everything that you see. I am going to be doing from home, um, unless I go dancing. If I go dancing, there may be there may be a pop up stream if I go somewhere and I just have the urge to chit chat with you guys about something that or something political that came to my mind, and I wanted to ask questions. Disheveled Angel, what's going on, girl? Hey, the fires are fishy. Many of the fires are fishy. Oh, that much I am aware of, Disheveled Angel. Here, hold on. Let me. Oh, I didn't need to remove it too quick. This is a new mouse, so hand balancing. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's stuff that I'm going to be looking into right there. So, like the Bible, it actually like this is where the biblical part of it will go into. All right, it actually talks about how there will be fires, spontaneous, out of nowhere, that burn massively. Now, this has happened for thousands of years, where fires will burn massively, but not multiple places in such a rapid succession. Now, from what I know about the fires aspect of it and all the grand scheme of the fires and getting into the biblical part of it as well and political part of it, the left looks at it as climate change. And that is where I start to defer. I actually haven't spoken to Mona in a while, and I'm kind of hoping she comes in because I owe her an apology, and I wanted to give that openly. So, and that is in response to. this right here. And I'm making sure when I respond to a comment, I put it up on the screen. Reason being is because I've noticed that sometimes the comment section disappears. And when you are chit chatting, which I will still be doing some of in my stream, not as much as you see me here during this stream. This is a one time chit chat before well, not a really one time, but this is my catch up stream. Jack Straw, I'm doing very good. Like I said, this is my catch up stream. So if you really want to know a lot about how I'm doing, you can get on right back over there or go on back through. Finally, somebody was curious about that. So it blew a piston on my way back from work one day. And yeah, it sucked. Hold on. I still have my soul fully intact. Hold up. I gotta acknowledge that because these days, guys, that is a legitimate question. Oh, I think that's because of the filter and the lighting. There's a lot of lighting around here. As far as that. Oh, and I just realized I don't have my mic set up. So, what officially happened to my car was I was I was on my way back from work one day and I lightly rear-ended somebody. There was very little damage to either of our cars. I bent her license plate. That was it. But that was exterior. And I knew I had already had an oil leak, but it was on the top. It was it was a very gradual leak, and it was supposed to be able to be still good with proper maintenance of my oil, and I was properly maintaining it. But I didn't check it after I rear-ended that lady, and I'm pretty sure that's what wound up happening. My oil went. Here, I'm gonna try this. I didn't want to do the filter. I had, but I set it up the other day. How did I do this? I can't remember how I changed the filter. I want to take the filter off. I don't like this filter. Layouts, no. 1 second, guys. Ooh, I found it. Blur. How's that? These are the different filters, guys, that come. Yeah, I got a piano now. This is what comes with StreamYards. So take note if you ever want to use StreamYard, I guess. It also gives you an option for a green screen, which I do not have, as you see. But welcome to my awesome background. Did not mean to get the camera that low. Okay, so let's go back to that. Oh, what? Okay, we got a few comments to catch up on real quick. We're gonna speed catch up. We got I do not know who that is, but I do not really care too much about trans rights. I am sorry, but I'm not sorry. You guys are taking it very, very far. Everybody has the right to their own, to do whatever they want to do. Keep it out of our fucking schools. Thank you, Live TV. Oh, you weren't in here earlier? I don't know which Anarchy Princess was yours. Somebody was in here earlier. I don't even know if this is you, but this is also why I have no mods, because I don't even know if this is the real Disheveled Angel, honestly. Just being honest. Actually, I can't even do what I was about to say. So my first car had an oil leak in one of my pistons, and it eventually blew. Yeah, it blew my whole engine, disheveled. Um, it caught on fire going down the highway. I was only going 70, which speed limit was 65. So it's not like I was flooring it or anything. Always the guy behind. Yes, 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 Denise. Tell me about it. I know. You take care as well, and thanks for coming by. Glad to see you. Um, it's about time y'all figured it out. The trolls are finally fucking saying it. I don't know who you are. And no. Thanks for the invite, though. C Rums, not sure who you are either, but welcome. Welcome as well to Dave. You are needed. Well, I am needed sitting not necessarily right here in this very room because this is only temporary, but I will be here. I will be here. Trust me. My hype on things is not gone. My passion is still here. My drive is only invigorated and renewed, and I can't wait to see where things go. Live TV. Um, the content war is upon us. Oh, I'm already aware. I'm going just make sure nobody knows. All right, but there's a lot of things that I'm already a step ahead as of on this content war. Um, that's just because nobody knew I was coming. Um, let's see. Spoon, yes, good to see you as well. Welcome back. I hope everything over in Japan is going good. Um, well, and your deployment is going good as well. Good and yes, and the positives are amazing. We pay well. Okay, noted. Um, Sure, because of Dave Fanon, right? Um, oh wow, yeah. Thanks for all the compliments, guys. I am like way behind on them, so I'm skipping them. I can't do the speed read and respond. Um, AP hate is not good, really. Look, if you have an issue with somebody who comes into my stream, oh well. I am not here to appease anyone specifically. I have my purpose, and everybody has a right to hear what I have to say. That has always been how I have been ever since the first stream that I've been in. Now, moderators of mine may have made mistakes. I'm not. My moderators from here on out are going to be chosen by people I know who are going to be able to be here on my streaming schedule. I do not know what my streaming schedule is right now, so my chat's open. Say what you want. If I'm that damn offended, I will ban you. Trust me. Like, don't go talking stupid shit that has nothing to be brought up with. Getting back to the comments, AP hate is not really good. So here's the thing as well about AP, and I got to give credit where it's due. AP came through with some food for me when I was in need. I believe she told me not to talk about that, but I see it as a very good thing because I actually needed food that day. And aside from what everybody else thinks about the time period, AP, I actually needed food that day. So you came through, and you deserve to be noted for that. Yeah. If that's really you, AP, the real AP will hear it. I don't care if she says it in the chat right now. I'm not seeking her acknowledgement of it because I'm not seeking anybody's approval. I say what I say. She can be. Things are amazing, Harry, and this is as well for everybody else who's just chiming in. Please feel free to go back into this video. I'm not going to be live for for much longer, but I want people to be able to see this video, and I'm going to be even cutting some of it up and making shorts of it for the important things that are pertinent to my stream. And that way, for when I eventually do get moderators, when friggin' somebody asks what this stream's about, but right there's a video of me saying it, and the videos are just gonna get better because you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Make your own life, then you draw a line through it. Sorry. All right. But anyways, I had the real spirit of unity, and that's why I got kicked. I gave AP a chance to actually hear what we were about. Drive carefully, wild man. Drive carefully. To say that about yourself. Yikes. I believe I've already answered that as a no. In fact, actually, to take it a step further, I don't even keep in contact with Dustin. It kind of sucks. I've reached out to him. I swear, if that's him texting me right now, I'm gonna give. Oh no, it's not. Why make it about race? Don't you know that's a big divisive issue? What's a white boy bop? Bruh? What's a white boy bop? Wouldn't somebody get offended if I said, man, he got that black boy bop? Like, what the fuck's that supposed to mean? The stereotypes, I don't want to freaking hear it either. I don't know who the Streamers Lounge is, but if this is true, thank you and God bless you. I am going, my lives are not always going to be like this, but if you know, you know. I've always been honest, and I don't know who is treating me bad. I don't give a fuck. Content is content. Views are views. It helps me. If they that is the thing that you trolls never seem to understand. You guys are just helping us. Every time you comment, you help the algorithm. Every time you share this out to the other trolls, you help the algorithm. Every time you hit that dislike, you still help the algorithm. Whether you hit the dislike or the like, it just sends it to whether you are going into different categories of conservatism or liberalism. I stay out of the drama. And I'll keep that up there for another second because I'm dead ass. I stay out of the drama. I had an awesome lady get me this shirt. Yo. I can't talk about it. I doubt that. But I know that a very specific, very crappy freestyle rap video of mine got a lot of views. Too bad that they didn't show that they only showed, or the clip was only of my shitty rap. They didn't do the actual rap that I did right before that. I don't freestyle. I suck at it. But yeah, The good rap that I have written down that I did for them, they didn't show that right before. I can't talk about that because where my head was, you guys don't know. Hey, we offered everybody to come on out. So if you don't want to fucking hear it, or I mean, if you want to hear it, next time that there's these events that go on, I'm not gonna be at them. I may eventually one day freaking be starting something. I don't know. But go to the events. The live stream can't show everything. It can't. That's what you miss out on. You also, and I've also said this as well, you miss out on the energy. You don't see the energy. And that's what I brought you guys. I brought you guys the energy. And yeah, we sat in fucking lawn chairs. Somebody had to do it. Somebody had to bring the energy. And honestly, when Big D was there, it was even better. And we don't need to go any further on that. Save America, period. It is not just Democrats. We have corrupt politicians on both fucking sides of the aisle. Get that division shit out of here. Point blank, period. The future is an open door. I don't know what I'm going to wind up doing there live TV. But I got time to figure shit out. Oh, and I can definitely say I am not in my mother's basement. And I'm living somewhere in Ohio. That's all I'm telling you. Okay, so this is the closest question I am going to answer to this video. Christy B, thank you for asking the deeper question there. Now, if you have seen this video, Squirrel has taken it down. Thank you, Squirrel. If you have seen this video, this is the only acknowledgement you will ever get. The deeper purpose was because of an accusation that was made against me that is not true. And it involved people where other accusations that will be made against me or can be made against me could and could not be true. That's my life. You weren't there. Just like that whole thing with the movement that I was just discussing. You weren't there. You don't need to know all the fucking details. Now, don't be offended. Because we got to worry about offense these days. Nobody will be paying me a visit. Thank you. Come again. There's a deeper meaning to that. Don't hold on to the fact that they said anyone. And even then, I highly doubt that they said anyone. There might have been one person that says anyone, maybe two. Maybe a group of people were sitting around and they agreed. We shoot the shit. That's what it's called. That's what we're doing right now. We're shooting the shit. But not everybody understands this live stream world. I don't even fully understand it. The repercussions that are made just because of a single word that comes out of our mouths. They're devastating. Haven't we learned that? Thank you, butterflies are free. I heard about that, and that was something that's going to be mentioned. Trust me, I will be mentioning this. I'm not doing it in this stream. I will be getting. This border crisis is getting out of hand. Ooh, I got a lot of freaking comments here to go through. Oh, I'm at the end. Hey, and you know what? I'm also done telling people like about offended. If you get offended in my chat by something somebody says, unless it is vulgar, threatening, or actually racist, I gotta say that actually put that thing there, like actually racist. I don't give a fuck what you say in my chat anymore. I'd appreciate it if you kept the drama out and actually focused on what I am saying. Because we are talking about unity. That's the ultimate point. Or is it not? Unity? And sometimes drama needs to be hashed out. Sometimes there's those freaking questions. It needs to be hashed out. I get it. And that's probably one of the benefits to coming by my stream is I don't kick anybody usually. Unless you're acting a fucking fool in my live. Indeed. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do it because I need to lighten up sometimes, anyways, because I'm banging her. Oh, I won't. I'm this week. First and foremost, I'm going to be going through and catching up with the current standards for live streaming. You know, they change their freaking policies all the freaking time. Um, do I? Um, yes, I've already I've stated I've been working. Like I've been working. Have I asked for a single dime? Have I advertised my channel once? Has Nightbot let's see. I don't even know if Nightbot has. I swear, Tim C, I'm gonna blast you if Nightbot hasn't even said it. Trust and believe I'm gonna blast you. I don't even know who you are. So far, I'm halfway up my chat. Nightbot hasn't even said it, and you're over here talking about me grifting. Look at that. I am scrolling up my chat. Nightbot hasn't even freaking said anything about me wanting money from you guys. And I haven't said anything from me wanting money from you guys. So, Tim C, why would you add something like that into my stream? Now, here's the thing. Yes, it may be in my information for my channel that I have a Cash App, I have a PayPal, but I want everybody to know right here and now I am not a grifter. I did hardly asked for funds. The money that I received went towards what I was doing at the time. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, you don't need to know about the other shit. You've been here for quite some time, Rona. I haven't said what the job is, though. I've just said that I've been working. Um, but I am a handyman. I'm currently in the middle of a job with another contractor, and he's got me doing a pool. I'm putting tile into a pool. It's pretty interesting. They can't stand it. They don't want to hear it either. A lot of things have changed, Sadie. And I don't know how you know that because I don't recall that being on my YouTube channel. But I'm glad to see that you follow me elsewhere. All of that will be eventually able to be readily provided for you guys as well. Again, I did a whole reset for all of my settings and everything. So Hmm. Oh, whoa. Didn't want that one. No, where did it go? Oh, that's the one I wanted to freaking acknowledge. Okay, so if I did, I don't recall that, but okay. Um, then that's a good thing. Thank you for reminding me there, Sadie. Um, the river was a very fun time, but I got cut because I didn't fit the culture. I was a damn good freaking raft guide. And when I say that, I mean I was literally starting to lead the other rafts without intending. You see, the lead raft got stuck on one of the hardest or hardest rapids, and I passed him. I mean, I know this isn't directed towards me here, but back in the basement, but enough said, right? Okay, now where were we? Let's see. Um, oh my God, it's good to see you too, Laura. If you noticed, all mods. I do not have any mods at the moment, Laura, and do not take any offense. I did a whole moderator reset. What I am doing is making sure that when I'm able to actually set up a stream schedule, I am, or like my moderators are able to actually be right there with me for the schedule. Right now, I need to be able to see how much it takes to balance what I am doing with my current life. And that's how I am going to determine my stream schedule. So right now it's looking like it's going to be over the weekends, obviously, but that also might change, especially now since there's a lucky lady in my life, Laura. So I can't stop talking about her. Well, I mean, I can because I'm not allowed to give details. I can say that she treats me right. I can say that she has been somebody who's been there for me for my whole life. Well, not my whole life, since I got out of prison, pretty much. I can say that my whole family knows her, and it's about damn time we gave this a shot. So I am glad that you finally got it done. I hope you are healing, Laura. Um, that I know that's been a battle of yours for quite some time. Um, and I mean, I still have my leg, but I mean, I was there, sort of. It's just this a little bit. Well, no, you don't have it. It's a lot of bit. I'm shutting up now. I'm sorry, Laura. Um, it caught me off guard. I knew you were having the leg issues, but I wasn't expecting to hear that because it has been that amount of time. Yes, indeed, it is one step at a time, one day at a time. Shit. I feel so shitty. I didn't mean that at all. I love you, Laura. I promise I'm not I wasn't trying. I think my brain's disabled. I did hear him say that. I have been following along with like current things, just not getting into depth, into detail with it yet, which is what. So, since more people are in here, there's more people chatting. Let's switch things around now. Back to the reason of the stream again, real quick, guys. If you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe. Please, it helps the channel more than anything. I want to be able to make sure that my information that I have to give coming up. Right now, this stream is just a catch-up stream and a shooting the shit stream because it has been forever. And but I want people to hear this, and I have a message. That message is pertaining to the political divide that is in our nation, that we are all witnessing and not knowing what to do. I am opening up a point for us to have that discussion on how we can actually bring unity back into these events, unity back into protests. If we can protest with unity, imagine that. Do we like? I'm just now thinking of this. You guys are witnessing a raw thought of mine right now. If we can protest with unity, we have a lot of very, very divisive topics to discuss, don't we? But do we want to see a civil war during World War III here in the home of the brave? Like, if you listen to music, go listen to Tom McDonald. I can't stop talking about Tom McDonald, guys. If you've been around, you know me and Tom McDonald. He's hitting it hard with Adam Calhoun, and he also just dropped one with Dax. I just go freaking listen to it. Every word that they say is stuff that we are witnessing in our current day and age. Every single word of it. Down from the racism to the political propaganda to the media freaking fueling the flame to the cops and how they're trying to defund them to the children who are being molested on a daily basis by freaking people who we would never suspect. Like, they get into it. It is cringe because nobody wants to hear that truth. Nobody wants to believe it. That their government, the people who are supposed to have our interests in mind, would have a political agenda of their own just to make their own money. Using politics to do so with our money. Hey, how about this? You don't want to listen to them. Well, hold up. So Tom McDonald, Adam Calhoun, and Dex wrote a song called Black and White. Oh, damn, they don't want to show me the lyrics. They want to. I'm not going to play the song, even though I should. You know what? Fuck it. They don't give a damn. I'm going to. None of their music is copyright or copyright infringement. So YouTube, I don't own the copyrights, but I don't freaking need to. Thank you to Tom McDonald and Dax. I'm about to add this up here. You guys are about to see a music video. We're about to do a live reaction because this is something else you're going to wind up seeing on my stream here in a second. Here we go. I want to make sure that I am down there. There we go. Obviously, we got a freaking ad to contend with first.
For now, but we're gonna have a whole.
Popping a drug, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes. Ride a mechanical balls in the.
Wait. Oh, I did put in music video or for that. Dang it. Here we go.
Popping a drug, 10 of my buddies are already drunk. We don't go nowhere that doesn't have liquor and cigarettes. Ride a mechanical bulls in the club. We like to hunt, leave with a gun. Come back tomorrow, we covered in blood with a bucket of guts. We all tough for the f***, we pop in the clutch, we ain't stuck in the mud. I'm the white boy with the baseball bat, bunch of face tattoos and a NASCAR hat. In a backyard like Strap Yard, got a glass jar full of tobacco that's blacker than asphalt. Rolling with hundreds of crackers who acting like animals, they cannot handle their alcohol. We the white boys from the backwoods and the bad hoods in the trailer park trash had pack guns. When I was younger, they taught me to struggle and hustle like 200 bikers, and they were my brothers. We coming for blood and you running for cover, addicted to drugs in the gutter, been drunker than anyone leaving the club. We go dumber than thugs. We got mullets and putters and multiple gunners that come in Hummers. You under the rubber, you'll never recover. Chain smoking, my lungs hurt, my neck red, got sunburns, bumping Eminem, we all know the words. Bunch of white boys flipping heather birds. Hillbilly really don't care if you like them. Little bit of moonshine fire inside them. Kill him in a minute, don't care who's fighting. You don't want to trip on the kids of Vikings. Camo and mullets and cowboy hats out in public. Got ammo stashed in my cousins and catching addicts and cupboards. They all diss and we don't listen, can't hear it no more. We gone fishing, they gone missing. I told y'all before. I be on some white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a f***. White people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Jumping out the plane, no parachute, so I'ma get the sooner. I ain't learned from school, always ditch Ferris Bueller. Screw your little truck, my square body over there's cooler. Every white boy riding with me over there, shooters. I'm the white boy with the mouth for pump. Send shotgun when I pop the truck. The northern of mine so off the jump. I'm up, I rock a lots of guns. This ain't soccer, but watch them run. Shoot him in the lung, need oxygen. Huffing blood like he up and does. Talk too much till this coughing shuts. I'm never gonna back up too much ammo. We got hammered, used to battle. Had my fights right on the gravel. Back in the day, we used to handle like men, but now we're canceled. Look at us like states for cancer. Look at them like pull your pants on. Dumbass kids ain't got no answer. Looked up to dudes with tattoos and rap news and bad moves and abuse in my past acting stupid. I used the bad news for the gas to keep moving. I made it where I'm at. Now you rather see me losing. All my guys got tattoos on their face. They did the time they got jammed. What the hell's a blue check? They ain't got no Instagram. Ask around, everyone knows. They might think that I care, but I don't. I'll be out some
white people hanging out the window of a truck, yelling, I don't give a f***. White people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
Yes, segregated, but I'm still in the mix. I've been with time before you got canceled for speaking the truth out the world and exposing it for what it actually is. I see race as an issue. I'm running it back to the government to tell them this is a democratic, liberated, conservative, patriarchy dipped in action, affirmative hit song. Bet they still cut me a check. State that I'm in as my mind is way deeper than color. I ain't think I'm blue versus red. I'm in control. Consider that I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow. Right at you pussies who claiming you won't. I'ma keep praying that you get exposed. I promise. I'm not abiding by rule that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but
won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. Just say you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view, beyond our own skewed, manipulated by the news. True things they use to confuse the masses. Put us in social classes, separated by percentage and paid for taxes. Income brackets, clothes, cars, shoes, size of asses. I bet they're trying to blackmail me once I black out all these demographics. And push past the stereotypical average and get blackballed and they cut all my traffic. Oh my God, he be on some black people. Versus red, I'm in control. Consider
Okay, so
affirmative hit song.
I wanted to back it up.
I'm in my mind is way deeper than color. I ain't think I'm blue versus red. I'm in control. Consider I'm carrying more than you know. One in the chamber that's ready to blow. Right at you, push you, claiming you won't. I'm gonna keep praying that you get exposed. I promise. I'm not abiding by rule that you set for me. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries.
Right here. All right. So, reason why I wanted to bring it here is because I want people to understand that this is one of the biggest things that are being discussed right now amongst the black community: reparations. So, if you are in your inner cities and you're speaking and crying for reparations, nobody owes you a dime. Love me or hate me, go to work. That's what I'm doing. I don't need reparations. I didn't seek reparations from my work with the convoy. When I fell off the fire truck, I didn't freaking seek reparations when freaking I was victimized by the city or by the guards in prison. And no, I don't mean in a sexual freaking way like you trolls like to tend to believe. All right, I'm not that guy. All right, but we're gonna rewind this again. Wrong.
Well, actually, I'm pissed. I'm not that mad at the past. I mean, it was only a couple of centuries. Well, actually, I'm pissed, but won't let that be my identity. So on behalf of all blacks, I forgive and don't want to be enemies. Just say you're sorry and talk to me nice. This is comedic. If you get offended, that's a reflection of your own life and how you failed to live it right. So it's not black versus white, it's wrong versus right. Cause color is just a result of these multiple factors that we didn't choose. I mean, mom, dad, race, religion, things we're born into. Generational curses that get undone once we undo moves. See life from a different view, beyond our own skewed, manipulated by the news. True things they use to confuse the masses. Put us in social classes, separated by percentage and paid for taxes. Income brackets, clothes, cars, shoes, size of asses. I bet they're trying to blackmail me once I black out all these demographics. And push past the stereotypical average and get blackballed and they cut all my traffic. Oh my God, he be on some black people. Hanging out the window of the truck, screaming, I don't give a fuck. Black people. Every time they see me pulling up, they be like, oh my God, he be on some white people.
So, we don't want to give free advertisements. Fuck that. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Everybody knows that song anyways. I gotta warm these up real quick. So, yeah, but that's something else that I'm going to be doing with you guys as well. Is every stream I will be doing one video reaction, and it's not always going to be Tom MacDonald. As much as I love him, I gotta say, Tom MacDonald speaks the facts. He keeps it very clear. He puts it in the most blunt way. Right now, he's the new Eminem. Point blank. Chicken nuggies. But now I gotta find the honey mustard. Is it in that bag? Hold up. Where's that bag? And no, it wasn't in that bag. Can't find my honey mustard. Well, it's alright. I know there's some down here. This is how you know you've been sitting for a bit. Everybody knows this vibe. Oh yeah, I also have a sandwich behind me as well. I can strongly disagree with you on that. Tom MacDonald is purely solo. Completely independent. No record label. He does his own music videos, writes his own lyrics, does his own shows. And he's only been in the game for 2 years, 3 years. I mean, he's probably been rapping his whole life, I'm sure. But only been known for 3 years, for about 3-4 years. I don't know exactly. Honestly, it's been it's been since Brainwashed since I found him. That's how I found him. That is not true. So, if you didn't just see the music video that I just shared, you'll learn he does it for a purpose. If you go back and watch, if you go actually go and watch his short videos, you'll see that he wants people to wake up. He wants people who disagree with him to actually have conversations about his music. He wants people to see that what he's saying is true and he doesn't care what you say about him. That's how life is. That's how society was before technology came into existence. Nobody gave a fuck what somebody said. Remember, words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But here we are in a day and age where words hurt everybody. So, Joe Bit, maybe if you actually look into what he's saying, kind of like what I've said about Donald Trump, like if you actually look into what he's saying, not just the words that come out of his mouth, clearly sometimes people misspeak. I'm one of them. And the Bible talks about how to be slow to speak. Something I'm not. But I'm cautious enough of my word because I know how powerful, at the age of 30, the word is. The human tongue is the most powerful thing other than the pen. The pen is more powerful than even the tongue. And if you don't know that, learn it. Go write something. Go write how you feel right in this very moment. Go look at it in 30 days. See how you feel. Journaling is breathtaking. It wasn't for the honor of Corinne, not at all. But and no, not at all. That dude was a chump who threw a beer on a woman's back because he didn't like what she had to say. Ooh. Come on, Beardson. I don't know if that's you right there, but holy fuck. Jamie. My blankets are sitting comfortably at my mom's house. And thank you for, thinking of me, obviously. You're missing me. I don't want to. Oh well. And you're not banned? Nobody's banned? God bless you too, Lou. So wait, hold on. Toronto's locked up? Don't tell me what to do, Gator. Okay. So it looks like it's slowing down. I'm at 88 views. I'm thinking about 7 more minutes or so, and at 6:30, hour and a half stream. No. I don't care what you say. Lefties are people too. Everybody has a right to view or to hear what I have to say when I have to say it. I'm not a political figure. I'm not some big shot, but I have a message that I feel like God has given me. This stream alone is not enough to prove anything to you about how in depth I can get, but stick around, Gator, and you'll see the unity and not the division. I'm tired of the people freaking being divided. Nobody's gonna freaking step up and show up at your doorstep anyways. You already know that. You already know nobody's stupid enough. So why be on the internet trolling it? Or like Karen? Why care so fucking much that you don't want them to hear a good message from somebody just because they're running the fucking mouth in chat? There's a personal block button for a reason. You don't want to see what that person says. You can block them and not have to worry about it. If you're that offended, you don't belong here. I'm not going to say anything they don't already fucking know. They run TikTok. They know it all. We share it all. Everybody shares all of it anyways. So what am I going to say that China doesn't already know, Gator? People can make their accusations. I'm just more. I am more worried about the fact that he was trying to tell me how to run my stream. I don't really care about the insult shit. Like, I'm done caring about what people say. But when people try to tell me how to run my stream while I'm already talking to them about other things, no, 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 no. Hasn't been discussed this stream, so I guess I will for the record. Oh well, I'm not going to discuss it anymore unless it's pertinent to something we're discussing politically, which I am very passionate about the fact that I'm breaking the recidivism cycle. Yes, I was in prison. Only detail I will give is that I was a car thief, and we're not going into that any further because I've been out for 5.5 years and I'm a reformed citizen. Thank you very much. God bless you. Glad to see you too. Make sure you go back and check out the rest of this stream because there will be cut and edited segments of the important stuff. If you don't have time to go check it out, but you can prepare yourself in advance because those are not going to be going out till after my next stream. We got 3 minutes, guys, till I'm getting off of here. And I'm caught up on comments. I'm not seeing any comment that I'm going to acknowledge. I mean, I will acknowledge that. That's a bit up there. If that's true DOA, then I mean, I've already known your true colors for a long time. You take care too, Ben. I didn't know you were even in here. Oh no, not at all. Ultimate sleep. I've been straight and narrow. That's me. Believe it or not. I'm just gonna leave that there. Well, I'm not gonna leave that there, but yeah, I'm gonna drop that there. Is clearly a child. Does Dom have? No. Just no. Up here, what happened to my face? Honestly, I do not know. I went for a hike the other day, maybe. Or it happened when I was doing a laser jungle. I don't know what else to call it. I need a new flag if this is going to even come true. It's funny somebody says this drill bit, it's like you're just the one who's saying it. I was just saying earlier, it would be funny if I gave my mom a call. I can't remember the beginning context and what brought it up, but like there was something that was like pertinent to it, and I was telling my girl, it's like maybe I should call her and get her to think I fell off a fire truck again. So, yeah, just thought that was funny that you brought that up. You're very welcome, Spoon. I'm glad you got your content. Do with it what you want. I don't care. Yep, I just realized it is 6:31. I do got to take off also. All right, but I wanted to also make sure that everybody is aware to make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell, and share this stream. Deferring opinions are always welcome, but no harassing or insulting others. And with that, that should be something that is adopted in every stream and also on your daily life. I've heard this on a radio station once, and I'm going to say it as my closure because I don't think they'll care. All right. The world is filled with nice people. If you can't find one, be one. Have a blessed day.